Today, on the Mysteria Archive, we're going to explore the eternal mystery of the Great Pyramids. The Great Pyramids of Giza. Towering above the Egyptian desert, these ancient monuments have stood as silent witnesses to millennia of human history. Built over 4,500 years ago, they continue to defy explanation. How did a civilization without modern machinery construct such precise and massive structures? While traditional archaeology points to human ingenuity, some believe the pyramids may have extraterrestrial origins. Could these be remnants of alien technology left behind as a message or a mystery for humanity? We're going to delve deep into this theory, exploring the evidence, the myths, and the unanswered questions surrounding one of the world's greatest enigmas. So, the stage is set for this mystery, but let's evaluate this alien hypothesis. Why do we assume aliens? Is it because we struggle to reconcile ancient achievements with the tools we believe were available at the time? Or does this reveal more about our modern fascination with the supernatural? Hold on to those questions as we move forward, and let's balance speculation with evidence. The Construction Conundrum. One of the greatest mysteries of the Great Pyramids lies in their construction. The Pyramid of Khufu, the largest of the trio, consists of over 2.3 million limestone blocks, each weighing between 2 and 15 tons. Transporting these blocks across vast distances, shaping them with precision and stacking them into a structure 481 feet tall seems an almost insurmountable task. Mainstream archaeologists propose a combination of manpower, sledges and ramps, but skeptics argue this explanation falls short. Could the ancient Egyptians have been using advanced technology? Some point to tools that left marks too precise for rudimentary instruments, theorizing that extraterrestrial beings might have lent their technological expertise. For believers in alien engineering, the pyramids are too advanced for a Bronze Age civilization. They suggest anti-gravity devices or laser tools might have been employed, technologies far beyond anything we understand today. Now, this raises some fascinating questions, but consider this. Is it possible the ancient Egyptians had advanced methods we simply haven't discovered yet? Our history is filled with examples of lost knowledge like Damascus steel or Roman concrete. Now, skeptics often underestimate the power of collective human effort. But could the answer not lie in alien help, but in ancient ingenuity coupled with techniques we've not yet uncovered? That said, the precision remains a valid point of intrigue, one worth exploring further. Celestial alignments and alien architects. The Great Pyramids of Giza are not just marvels of engineering, they are cosmic enigmas. Beyond their alignment with true north, their pyramids exhibit intricate celestial correlations that challenge our understanding of ancient capabilities. One of the most striking connections is their alignment with the constellation Orion, specifically the stars in Orion's belt. This alignment is so precise that many believe it was no coincidence. It may have been guided by beings with knowledge of the cosmos far beyond our own. The pyramid's dimensions also suggest a profound understanding of Earth's size and geometry. For example, the base perimeter of the Great Pyramid, when divided by twice its height, approximates the mathematical constant pi, a discovery that seems improbable without advanced mathematical understanding. Similarly, some researchers argue that its scale mirrors the curvature of the Earth, hinting at knowledge that surpasses what we attribute to the ancient world. Adding to the mystery is the recurring connection between pyramids and celestial phenomena across other ancient cultures. From Teotihuacan in Mexico to step pyramids in China, a universal architectural language seems to speak to the heavens. Could these structures represent shared influence from extraterrestrial visitors? Or did the builders of the Giza pyramids have direct contact with beings from the stars, following instructions for such precision? Finally, was the alignment purely symbolic, reflecting the ancient Egyptians' reverence for the gods, or was it part of a larger functional system? Perhaps the pyramids acted as a map, a guide, or even a mechanism for interstellar communication. If our satellites use geometry for communication today, could the pyramids have served a similar purpose in antiquity? Now, this raises some important points. The Orion alignment is compelling, but we must balance the mystery with the possibility of remarkable human ingenuity. Ancient Egyptians were deeply skilled in astronomy, and it's plausible they achieved these alignments through careful observation over generations. The idea of the pyramids encoded with constants like pi or the Earth's curvature is fascinating, though some argue these correlations may just be coincidental. However, the global occurrence of pyramids and their celestial ties is harder to dismiss. And could it reflect a shared knowledge system or even shared visitors? Now, the notion of the pyramids as beacons or communication tools is intriguing. Now, if extraterrestrial contact occurred, it challenges everything we know about history. On the other hand, it's equally fascinating to imagine how ancient civilizations might have encoded their astronomical knowledge for spiritual or practical purposes. Myths of divine visitors. The Great Pyramids have long been tied to myths of divine visitors. Ancient Egyptian texts reference gods descending from the heavens, bringing wisdom and technology. Could these stories be rooted in real encounters with extraterrestrial beings? One prominent figure is Thoth, the god of wisdom and architecture. Depicted as a celestial guide, Thoth is credited with bringing humanity advanced knowledge such as mathematics and astronomy. Some theorists speculate that Thoth could symbolize an extraterrestrial being, possibly imparting the advanced understanding required to design the pyramids. Pharaohs, believed to be semi-divine, were seen as intermediaries between humanity and the gods. Could these beliefs have stemmed from interactions with advanced beings? The pyramids may not just symbolize earthly power, but also commemorate connections with these celestial visitors. Global myths add to the mystery. Across the world, cultures tell of divine figures descending from the stars to share knowledge or shape human destiny. These parallels suggest the possibility of shared experiences with advanced entities, potentially explaining the extraordinary achievements of ancient civilizations. Were these myths symbolic interpretations or natural phenomena, or could they reflect memories of actual events? The pyramids, as enduring monuments, may hold clues to the truth behind these ancient sites. This highlights key elements of the divine visitor narrative while still encouraging critical thought. The story of Thoth is a compelling lens through which to view extraterrestrial theories, though it could also reflect the Egyptians' deep appreciation for intellectual achievement. The semi-divine status of pharaohs raises an interesting question. Were these beliefs purely spiritual, or did they reflect something more tangible? The idea of celestial influence isn't unique to Egypt, which could strengthen the argument for a broader phenomenon. However, it's essential to consider these myths might yet have emerged from humanity's innate desire to explain the unknown. Advanced beings may not be necessary to account for the Egyptians' accomplishments, but they certainly do make for a more fascinating alternative perspective. Advanced technology or human ingenuity. One of the most debated topics is the tools and techniques used to build the pyramids. The precise cutting of massive stones, some sourced from quarries hundreds of miles away, seems beyond the capabilities of rudimentary Bronze Age tools. Some researchers claim that traces of advanced technology can be found in the methods used. For example, the precise, smooth surfaces of certain blocks could suggest the use of lasers or advanced cutting tools. Others propose that anti-gravity devices, perhaps reverse-engineered from alien technology, might have been used to lift the enormous stones into place. But could this all be explained by human ingenuity? Historical records describe large workforces, ingenious mechanical solutions, and a relentless dedication to achieving architectural perfection. The idea of alien technology is thrilling, but is it necessary to explain these feats? The tools and methods may have been more advanced than we currently understand, but that doesn't mean they were extraterrestrial. And we also have to consider the possibility of innovation driven by necessity. After all, ancient societies were capable of remarkable achievements with limited resources. Still, the traces of precision do remain an open question. Global parallels and a unified theory. The pyramids of Giza aren't the only megalithic structures that inspire awe. Across the globe, similar monuments, like the pyramids of Mesoamerica, Stonehenge, and the ancient structures of Pumapunku, share remarkable architectural and astronomical features. Some argue that these similarities point to a shared alien influence. Could extraterrestrial visitors have interacted with multiple ancient civilizations, leaving behind a network of advanced knowledge? This theory suggests that humanity's early history is far more interconnected and otherworldly than we realize. The global connection is fascinating, but does it require an extraterrestrial explanation? Human societies, though geographically separated, often face similar challenges and might have arrived at similar solutions independently. However, if there were alien interactions, wouldn't we expect to find more uniformity in the technology or artifacts left behind? And this is where the theory struggles to provide concrete evidence. UFO sightings and modern speculation. In recent decades, sightings of unidentified flying objects have rekindled interest in the alien origins of ancient structures. Could these modern encounters be linked to the beings who allegedly visited Earth thousands of years ago? Some theorists propose that UFOs might revisit sites like the Great Pyramids to monitor their ancient handiwork. Theories of energy fields or encoded messages hidden within the pyramid's design suggest that their significance might extend far beyond their time of construction. Could the pyramids hold secrets that only advanced beings can unlock? Modern UFO sightings add an interesting dimension, but are we connecting dots that don't necessarily belong together? It's tempting to link ancient mysteries with contemporary phenomena, but doing so requires evidence. The idea of encoded messages or energy fields is intriguing, and perhaps worth investigating scientifically, but until then, it remains speculative. The pyramids as a power source or advanced energy system. Could the Great Pyramids of Giza have served a purpose far beyond mere tombs or monuments? Some researchers and theorists suggest that they might have been part of a sophisticated energy system, perhaps even an ancient power plant. This theory posits that the unique materials used in the pyramids were deliberately chosen for their conductive properties. For example, the granite found in the king's chamber contains high levels of quartz, a mineral capable of generating piezoelectric energy when subjected to mechanical stress. The limestone casing stones, once polished to a reflective sheen, might have played a role in directing or amplifying energy. Nikola Tesla's work on wireless energy transfer often draws comparisons to this concept. Theorists speculate that the pyramids could have harnessed Earth's natural electromagnetic field, possibly transmitting power across great distances. Some even suggest that the shape of the pyramid itself might have been crucial, acting as a resonator for energy. But if the pyramids were power sources, who or what was using this energy? Were they designed for ancient civilizations, or could they have been built by extraterrestrial beings for their own purposes? And if they were harnessing energy, where is the evidence of the devices or the systems that it used? And this is one of the most ambitious theories surrounding the pyramids, and it raises as many questions as it seeks to answer. And the conductive properties of the materials are intriguing. But is there enough evidence to prove intentional design for energy generation? The Tesla comparison is interesting, though speculative. After all, Tesla's ideas were grounded in technology far removed from anything we associate with the ancient world. We also need to address the absence of infrastructure to support this hypothesis. Now, if pyramids were part of an energy system, where are the other components, the receivers, the transmitters, or devices that would have utilized this power? Could they have been lost to time? Or does their absence suggest this theory might be reaching? Still, it's a fascinating idea that pushes us to think creatively about the pyramid's purpose and significance. The timeless allure of the pyramids. The Great Pyramids of Giza stand as a testament to humanity's drive to achieve the impossible. Whether they were built by human hands alone with alien assistance or through a combination of both, their mystery endures. Ultimately, the alien theory invites us to think beyond conventional explanations and consider the vast possibilities of our universe. Could we be looking at a cosmic collaboration? Or are the pyramids a reflection of ancient humanity's boundless ingenuity? The answers may lie hidden in the sands of time or among the stars. This brings us full circle on this enduring mystery. Now, whether you lean toward an alien theory or human ingenuity, one thing is clear. The pyramids continue to inspire awe and curiosity. Perhaps the greatest lesson they offer is that the pursuit of knowledge is in itself a timeless endeavor. So, what do you think? Did aliens lend a hand, or are we underestimating our ancient ancestors? Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. And this channel is for curious people just like us, where we look into ancient mysteries, lost civilizations, the supernatural, space, crime, and thrillers. Okay, until next time, stay curious.